Welcome back to Heroes Next Door, where we're talking about stories of my specific EMS career. And of course, when you've been in the business for 25 years, there's times where you put your foot in your mouth and you don't even know it. I've had a couple instances where I do this and not thinking this is what happened. I had a young female flip her car during the summertime. The summertime is there, windows are down, sunroofs are open, and so forth. Well, when she flipped her car on the expressway, her arm was hanging outside the window. It landed on her arm, and she pretty much amputated her arm from just below or just above the elbow down. Fortunately, that was really the only injury she had. So we were able to put a tourniquet on it. We extricated her. We called for an aircraft, and she did well. But the one thing that I did that I didn't even realize what happened is I really put my foot in my mouth. Is we were loading her onto the aircraft, and I remember thinking to myself, don't forget to give her the hand. Because I did find her hand back in the roadway. So I picked it up, I put it in the bag, and I want to send that with the flight crew down to the trauma center. I don't know if they can reattach it or not, but I wanted to send it with her. So I'm loading her in the aircraft, the flight crew is there, and she actually turns to me and says, hey, am I going to lose my hand? And I'm like, no, here it is. And I set it on her belly. The flight crew's jaws just dropped. Now, fortunately, she was doped up enough with some pain medicines that she didn't remember exactly what was going on. I'm sure she was in shock. But they're like, yeah, I don't think that's what she meant. And they closed the doors. I felt so bad. So if you were one of the ones that knows this, and I apologize for that. I didn't mean it. Another incident that happened is we had a young tree surgeon that was doing some yard work at one of my neighbor's houses, and he ended up cutting off his thumb with a chainsaw. Long story short, we got his thumb, saved it, wrapped him up, stopped the bleeding. We're bringing him down to the trauma center to possibly have it reattached. It was a difficult assessment because he speaks Spanish, and I don't know really any Spanish. I took 1 year or one semester of Spanish in college, but to retain that, I don't remember it. So I do the best I can. Back then, we have those flip cards that you look at that say, is this pain, is that pain, whatever. And I was able to get through the assessment that way. I did put an IV in, gave him some pain management, made him comfortable. Well, we get him all the way down to the trauma center. I drop him off in one of the hospital beds. Well, how do you say good luck to somebody that you don't speak their language? Or how do you wish them well, and hope that they do well? So, again, foot in mouth. I ended up, all right, well, good luck to you. And then I handed him his own thumb. And he's like, yeah, thanks, dude. So, again, I apologize for that, but it's just one of those things that kind of come out in the heat of the moment. But, the more you work in healthcare, the more you're going to have those kind of incidents. Once again, thank you for coming to Heroes Next Door. Subscribe below, click the notification button, and let's watch the next video.